Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Thursday, April 16th, 2026. Let's take a look what do we have on the economic calendar for today. So the economic calendar looks quite busy. Data that were published overnight were from China. GDP up from 4.5 to 5%, beating the expectations of 4.8. Industrial production up, that's better than expected. 5.7 actual number, forecast 5.4, previous number 6.3, so a little bit down but still better than expected. GDP in the UK up from 0.1 to 0.5, better than expected. We are still waiting for another data from Eurozone, which is scheduled for release at 11 o'clock. CPI in Eurozone is expected to increase from 1.9 to 2.5. So this CPI increase means that it's kind of a clue for the further interest rate decision, which is hike generally. Initial jobless claims from the US are scheduled for release at 2:30, and Philadelphia Fed Manufacturing Index is scheduled for release at 2:30 as well. So some of the very important data release might have high impact on the cryptocurrency. On the currencies, obviously, like euro, dollar, and British pound, obviously. So please keep an eye on the market during the release of this data. And for the cryptocurrency, we are going to take a look in a minute on the Bitcoin. So without any further ado, let's start the technical part. We start with euro dollar as usual. So the euro-dollar beautiful divergence has formed. Local high 1.1824, just below the technical resistance here at 1.1835, so like 9 pips below the technical resistance. Kind of a pin bearish candlestick here, but still green. So that might have some kind of an impact. Nevertheless, this momentum diverge from the price. It's now it's quite clear. Price is going up significantly. The RSI is diverging from the price. Extremely overbought conditions, so we should expect some kind of a pullback. The nearest technical support is 1.1743. British pound cable has hit the level of 50% already. Yes, 50% is hit. Now almost hit the 61%. Really, that's just a few of the pips away from the 61% Fibonacci retracement. So I think we can get rid of the Fibonacci's because all of the major levels has been hit. So we will treat this situation here as retracement towards the 61% Fibonacci level. This is the technical resistance, 1.3575. It was violated already, but it doesn't actually look like the market is paying attention to this technical level whatsoever. So what we are going to do is we are going to place this line here on the swing high, right? So just below the here, there you go, 1.3595. Temporary technical resistance, a little bit of the consolidation, impulsive wave progression into the divergence on the extremely overbought conditions. Now there is some sort of the pullback going on, and the nearest technical support is located at 1.3482 before the market is ready to move higher. Right, so let's just leave the cable like this. US dollar versus the Japanese yen doesn't do anything, still inside of the range right now, exactly in the middle. Local dip towards 158.28, but still above the technical support. Momentum is 47, almost 48 points. Nothing is going on this market here, so let's leave it. Gold is trading roughly around the local highs and the upper channel level or range level, 4,858. There was some kind of an attempt to break out to 4,870, but the market reversed anyway. Momentum is strong and positive, 57 points. So the bulls are ready to break to the upside. We are waiting for the movement on the gold. S&P 500 new all-time high. As I said, this situation here, look at that. This situation here, this is clearly impulsive. This is impulse to the upside. This is corrective because of the overlapping sequence to the downside. This is stairs. Up, pullback, up, pullback, up, pullback, up, pullback. This is clearly impulsive movement into the extremely overbought conditions at 84 on a 4-hour time frame chart. Let's take a look at daily. There you go, daily is overbought. So we went from the extremely oversold to the extremely overbought. Look how many daily candles is green. There's only 2 red candles here, which means that this is surely impulsive. Look at this overlapping sequence here, right? So that's completely different sequence, completely different cycle to the up to the downside. This is completely different cycle to the upside. So S&P on daily is still on highs, new all-time high, keeps moving higher. Nevertheless, please prepare for the pullback. Crude oil dipped even lower, as you can see. 86.99 was the low. Right now, consolidating around this local level at 91. Basically, momentum is negative, 37 points. There is no indication that the market wants to move higher, to be honest. Next target for the bears is 84.45, the low from the March 23rd, 2026. We are trading below that trend line. We are trading below major technical supports. Now the resistance. So please consider the bearish bias for the crude oil, especially after the attempt to break above 120 was clearly invalidated, right? So crude oil bearish bias. On the other hand, bullish bias is still present on Bitcoin. For our time frame chart of the Bitcoin sees the technical support at 73,816 to be tested, and there is a bounce higher. We are waiting for the breakout above $76,038. Momentum, as you can see, a little bit diverges from the price. Nevertheless, we got this very nice movement to the downside here as a pullback. 65 points right now on the RSI means that this momentum is very strong, very positive, and we should see another levels here on the Bitcoin, higher levels, right? So please notice that we on a daily time frame chart we are here. Next target for the bulls, let me just copy this line so I can show you. The next target for the bulls is the low of the November 21st, 2025, right? So let me just grab my magnet. There you go. So that's the next target. This is major technical resistance, and we should even place another line here at 83,818. So there will be another zone or another level. Oh, let me just place it as another level. So those are the next technical resistance level on a daily time frame chart. If there is successful movement to the upside breakout, right? So we are waiting for this movement to the upside to be initiated, right? So after the breakout above 76,000, this is the next target. Next target is already above $80,000. So pretty good beginning for the Bitcoin of the second quarter of 2026. This is exactly the low for the last day of the March, and in the April the bulls are in control of the Bitcoin. They're trying to move higher. Looks good for now. Let's see later how this will actually develop into the more bullish, of course, sequence. Looks quite impulsive as well. This situation here looks quite impulsive as well. So it looks like with this kind of a momentum and impulsive sequence, it looks like the bulls are in charge of this market and might be pushing the prices higher. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. So take care and bye bye.